It's like a made-up name. It's a mix of Thomas and Tom.
You're named after someone else. You are named after Awadd.
This is drunk message.
This is his
story?
Instagram story.
All right.
Instagram live now. World star, baby. World star. Hey. World star. No, not me. Don't fake me. Ah! Hey, is the pizza banging tonight? Is it banging tonight?
Oh my God.
Who's that? You know what?
That's Adam.
Adam, that was you?
I was wondering if the pizza was served fresh tonight.
Is the pizza banging tonight?
Yeah.
All right, Awadd, don't settle. Ooh. Oh, Awadd.
It's going to be an ugly affair. That's
I'm going to lose $20 on you.
Sides.
Hey, Awadd at top of the key.
Awadd's already frustrated because he can get his jump shot, but he can't hit it.
All right,
but he finally hit his first jumper.
Hey, stupid. Keep going. Oh, Awadd just spit up.
Oh, here it
He's throwing up. Oh, my God.
It's a long three.
He had a panic
I mean,
attack.
in the ambulance on the way to the hospital, the guy was telling me what symptoms mean and stuff, and he said I had all the symptoms of a brain bleed, and that's when my chest started collapsing. I mean, I really was having a vertigo attack and an anxiety attack.
And then what happened? I heard they had to cut off your jacket because you were having a panic attack.
Right. I kept saying I can't breathe. But I remember I was in the hospital and there was no nurses around me because obviously they knew it was just vertigo, but they hadn't told me.
And you're screaming, right?
I started screaming, "Nurse, I'm having trouble breathing here. Nurse, why is my chest collapsing?"
Can you imagine?
Nurse!
Oh, it's not the sauce.
Okay, Adam, can I
let
dig
go
it
of
in?
the sauce?
Adam, I'm upset that you went through my personal stuff without asking me.
Okay, yes. Right.
And
I told you, I didn't mean to do it with any bad intentions.
Did you tell him you were sorry?
I told him I didn't mean to do it with any bad intentions.
That's not, I'm
Say
sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry because he's an a-hole and doesn't deserve it.
Oh, okay.
Say I'm sorry.
Seriously, I went to his bachelor party and he's bitching at me about sauce.
You went to a bachelor
The
party
sauce
to get
isn't
free
even that
drinks.
good.
Say it's not about the
Stop
sauce.
clubbing the dumb sauce, idiot.
You said he applied to Virginia. Why would you waste your time doing that?
That was stupid.
You knew you weren't going to get
Did
into
you
that
apply
school.
to UVA?
I talked to my mom. I was wrong about UVA.
Why would you talk to your mother? You talked to your
All right,
mom.
Well, she had to
she handled
refresh
the
your memory.
application process.
At least you owned up to it.
Did you get into Maryland?
Lying liar.
I still think I got into Maryland.
Who doesn't know what schools they got into?
Because I had already committed to VCU.
Committed.
Because we were in the Final Four and Maryland, I don't know, couldn't make the NCAA tournament that year.
So you picked your college based on how the basketball team did? Some radio station or podcast or someone stumbled onto Adam's name?
Radio insider.
Is that what happened?
He was booked as a Nationals insider.
Where will we be a year from today as the Nationals are concerned in their relationship with Bryce? And we'll get to the second part thereafter.
All right, so I guess just to start it off, I am a huge homer. I am the biggest DC sports fan that I know of my friend group, and I will, bleed for the Nationals, Redskins, all that. And so my hope is that Bryce Harper will stay and that we will just shove out the money and see what happens. And hopefully, if you're a Washington Nationals fan, you're thinking this is the year to get some momentum. Let's at least get to the World Series. And that way, maybe we can get some of these guys to take a pay cut here to stay and start a dynasty.
So
God. Honestly, you sound like a 12-year-old.
Do you know the cliche?
That's like something like a fourth grade kid would say.
Isn't it shove out the money? Yeah, did he say shove out the money?
Shove
out the money.
The terrible cliches. And you sound like this dreamy, like, third grader.
I can't remember what was said. I don't know what happened back there. I flew off the handle and I started yelling at people.
Right.
Anybody who was walking, I started yelling at them yesterday.
It was within the warpath area.
Right. So
got a little bit.
So Valdez, Drabby, Awadd, anybody want to chime in on what went down and what your reaction was?
I mean, it scared the hell out of me. You sounded like Darth Vader. And I think, Valdez didn't also put it out there. You also said, let me run my own effing show. And that put chills in my heart.
I do remember saying that.
We brought back, as a station, we decided to bring back Watch Chad
As
do.
a station, hold on.
I was involved in the meeting.
You were involved in the decision to bring it back?
Yes, and
You're kidding, right?
I trained his producer to run the video camera.
Okay, do you think if you weren't here, it would not be back?
Well, I don't think it'd be running as smoothly.
Adam, how many videos did you shoot for Chad?
It's a new thing I'm working on. Jackie,
Answer
will
the
you let me
question.
explain?
No, answer the question. How many did you shoot?
Just answer the question, stupid. You're
okay.
Zero.
I'm trying to explain
3,
something that
4.
will actually make sense.
No, give us a number.
question.
You're in the court.
What?
How many videos have you made for Chad Dukes?
Have I finished and published that the audience can see?
How many?
The audience can't see them now.
How many videos?
None that are available for the audience. But that doesn't mean
Such a liar.
the voice of the millennials, like the whole misogyny thing that I have going with that.
Misogyny.
What do you mean the misogyny? What do you mean the misogyny?
The whole clout that's surrounded.
What do you think misogyny?
misogyny
What do you think
means.
misogyny means? I'm gonna
Like
Google
an image.
The image.
Yeah. I think that the voice of the
You're the voice of the stupid.
Yeah, but it has clout right now. It's not my fault that you didn't know about the event. Aren't you a communications coordinator?
You know that you were talking trash. To say that you weren't is ridiculous. You were talking trash on Twitter afterwards. When I tweeted you, you responded and said, "You're the boss." Remember the gift? Remember the gift? You don't get the feign innocence in all of this.
Shorts,
this is what I'm talking about. You're a
doubling
fraud.
down right now. It is your
I know
fault.
you're doubling down. That's
you
the problem,
didn't know
idiot.
about the event because you're an idiot. You got emails.
Oh, keep calling
Check
me an
your
idiot.
email.
Who was the second president of the United States of America? You betting on or against Awadd?
He says no. He says no.
He says no way. My instinct would be no way.
I mean, the second's a tough one. I believe 3 was Thomas Jefferson. 15's like Lincoln, or 14. 2? Who was after silly George Washington?
But he actually took time out of his day last night to cook a bagel that somebody else already made, remake it for me. So Valdez, this is
a bagel.
this is for you, Matt Valdez.
All right.
You suck! I hate you!
You're such a
You're literally the worst!
You're such a rom. You're such a rom.
Rom part 2.
You're such a rom wannabe.
Oh my God. That did
I was hoping that Bickle was out for a few days. We have no Awadd, but I was wrong. I blame you.
And by the way,
you
just pummeled the
It's my fault.
Yeah, you
Have you ever slept with a woman after taking her home from Don Tito's?
Yes.
Have you ever had sexual thoughts about Drab?
No.
Deception.
Oh, come on.
Have you ever lied to the Junkies about showering every morning before coming to work?
No.
Have you slept with more than 10 women in your lifetime?
Yes.
Oh, it sounded terrible.
Why? Why does it sound terrible?
High pitch.